Hello everyone. In this video, we'll be going over BNGO, BioNano Genomics. What BNGO does, I'll explain that in easy layman terms. Then I'll present the bullish case for BNGO and we'll let you know of an upcoming catalyst. So, before we begin, let me tell you something about cancer. Cancer is generally characterized by acquired genomic aberrations, that is, abnormalities in a broad spectrum of types and sizes, ranging from single nucleotide variants to structural variants, referred to as SVs. Research into the role of SVs in cancer has been limited due to difficulties in detection. With at least 30% of cancer genomes affected by a pathogenic SV, detection of SVs is essential for both diagnosis and treatment stratification. Via careful examination of SV breakpoints at single nucleotide resolution, as well as local DNA copy number changes, diverse patterns of genomic rearrangements are being revealed. Whole genome analysis has shown that many SVs are not independent events but are acquired by a single hit event and are therefore complex genome rearrangements. Karyotyping, which provides a whole genome analysis of single cells, has been the standard of care for AML patients, that is, acute myeloid leukemia patients, for decades. Now, what is AML? It's a type of cancer of the blood and bone marrow with excess immature white blood cells. A study demonstrated several advantages of optical genome mapping over karyotyping with no obvious deficiencies in performance. And this is where BNGO comes into play. They are into optical genome mapping. The authors of the study, who are cytogenetic leaders from prestigious institutions including Augusta University, Columbia University, Mayo Clinic, MD Anderson, and Penn State University, they reported that Sapphire detected 100% of all clinically relevant SVs and CNVs. SVs are what we just saw as structural variants, and CNVs are copy number variations. So, Sapphire detected 100% of all clinically relevant SVs and CNVs previously detected by standard of care methods, and that Sapphire provided additional actionable data in 24% of the cases. Sapphire, by the way, is developed by BNGO, that is BioNano Genomics. So, what does Sapphire do? Sapphire runs each genome in its own flow cell. Each Sapphire chip holds 3 flow cells, and 100 times coverage of 3 human genomes is collected in less than 6 hours. That means 12 human samples at 100x coverage per day, or up to 96 per week. For cases requiring higher coverage, like mosaic samples or heterogeneous tumors, the run can be extended up to 24 hours to collect as much as 400 times coverage of a human genome for each of the 3 flow cells. The authors of the study also reported that the performance of OGM surpassed even the performance of karyotyping combined with other tests, such as FISH, that is fluorescence in situ hybridization, and chromosomal microarray in a more refined and simplified workflow that was more cost effective than current methods. In short, BNGO, what they are doing is very unique and it's more efficient than the old techniques that we already have. There were other sequencing methods developed with PacBio. PacBio is a company, PSCB is the ticker symbol, and ARK Invest has invested in this company. The cost of this method is estimated based on list pricing to be between $10,000 to $20,000 per genome. But OGM with Sapphire costs less than $500 per genome, which is a huge difference. And Sapphire has also shown to be significantly more sensitive than the sequencing method. This is a slide from ARC's Big Ideas for 2021, and this is page number 22. If you download the PDF, you can see this. In this, they mentioned something about long read sequencing. Long read sequencing could provide a more complete picture of the human genome, they say. Next generation DNA sequencing, that is NGS, is the driving force behind the genomic revolution. Though historically dominated by short Though historically dominated by short read sequencing, we believe long read sequencing will gain share at a rapid rate. ARC believes long read technology offers superior accuracy, more comprehensive variant detection, and a richer set of features than short read platforms. By the end of 2025, highly accurate long and short read sequencing should approach cost parity. And this point here is we estimate that long read revenue will grow 82% at an annual rate. So, from $250 million dollars in 2020 to roughly $5 billion in 2025. The genome of most organisms, including humans, is too long to be sequenced as one continuous string. Using next generation short read sequencing, DNA is broken into short fragments that are amplified and then sequenced to produce reads. This is another picture from their PDF. The genomic toolkit is expanding to provide a fuller, richer, and more accurate view into biology. So, first we had first generation sequencing, then second generation sequencing. This involved short read sequencing, and Illumina, BGI Genomics, Thermo Fisher Scientific, all of these are part of this. Next, we have third generation sequencing, which is the long read sequencing, and PacBio does this. And now, in between them is our BNGO, which does optical mapping. So it has three parts: single cell biology, optical mapping, and spatial biology. 10x Genomics does this. ARC holds 10x Genomics and PacBio too. But optical mapping is done by BNGO. There were rumors that ARC is going to invest in BNGO as well. There was an ARC analyst interested in talking to the CEO of BNGO, and there have been such rumors around. But until now, ARC has not invested in BNGO. In January 2021, Sapphire was widely introduced to the healthcare community as part of a well received industry symposium hosted by BioNano. Sapphire's real world applications include more targeted cancer treatments and prenatal screening, and the ability to understand the novel coronavirus better, among other possibilities. Institutions such as Mayo Clinic, Duke University, and Penn State College of Medicine are among those already using the OGM system. And big names are associated with BNGO now. Institutional owners like Vanguard and BlackRock have invested in BNGO. But this was somewhat concerning to me that ARC is not buying it. Even though it has mentioned BNGO in its big ideas for 2021, there's an upcoming catalyst. They'll be hosting a conference call and live webcast on Thursday, May 13, 2021 at 4 p.m. Eastern Time to report financial results for the first quarter ended March 31st, 2021, and to highlight recent corporate progress. As per tip ranks, based on three analysts offering 12-month price targets for BioNano Genomics in the last 3 months, their high is $15 and their lowest forecast is $12.75. So the average price shows an increase of 151% from the last price of $5.54. This is for an year. And I would wait to see what this stock does when Sapphire becomes common among people. Plus, it has reached almost $17 in the past, so that could again happen in the future. All these were my opinions about BNGO. It is not a financial advice because I am not a financial advisor. So please do your own research before investing in this company. Thank you.